What's happening, everyone? Davey Death Ray here, and the other night I checked out Zach Cregger's brand new movie, Weapons, and I needed some time to process that one, so I'm just now recording my quote-unquote out-of-theater reaction. I will tell you this, the first two-thirds of the movie I really loved. Great performances. Julia Gardner is becoming one of my favorite performers out there. Josh Brolin is always great. I really enjoyed the music here. It did a great job at building the sense of dread and helping to build the atmosphere as well. Some of the scares and imagery that they use are skin-crawlingly good and will probably stick with me for quite some time. However, when it comes to the third act, and I know a lot of movies struggle with the third act, especially horror films struggle with the third act, for me, they explained way too much. We spent far too much time with our villain of the piece, and it made them less interesting to me, less scary, more silly, and just sort of fell into some tropes that I just have seen way too much. And I don't want to give anything away here, but I really enjoyed Longlegs from 2024 because they kept things ambiguous in the third act. Whereas here with Weapons, they kind of spoon feed you everything. And that's a little bit of a tip of the cap to what goes on in the third act as well. But yeah, I just felt like they didn't trust the audience to really pick up on what was going on. I wish they just sort of ripped the Band-Aid off a little bit more, and I would have really loved this film, whereas I just walked away liking it. I would say this is a solid 3, maybe a 3.5 out of 5 for me. But man, most everything works. I'm looking forward to seeing what Zach Cregger does next, but I hope he's learned from the third act in this one, because it could have hit a lot better for me. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. What did you think of Weapons? Is it the best horror film of the year? It certainly isn't for me, but let me know down in the comments, guys.